Hi, and welcome to the Mount Lebanon Minute. I'm Laura Lilley from the Public Information Office, and I'm here today with Steve Feller, Mount Lebanon's Municipal Manager. Hi, Steve.
Good afternoon.
Steve is here today to talk to us about LeboALERT. Now, all residents received an emergency LeboALERT by phone during the storm this winter. A lot of people still don't understand how that works. Could you explain how LeboALERT works with both the emergency and the non-emergency messages?
Sure. The LeboALERT is basically a citizen notification system that allows the municipality, your local government, to contact you in the event of an emergency, or also in the event of a non-emergency. If you choose to receive alerts on non-emergency topics, we can also send those. But at its core, and probably most importantly, LeboALERT is a system that allows the municipality to send out notices to all residents, and typically that would be the police or the fire department, because again, it's limited to just just emergencies. Mount Lebanon has secured the telephone numbers through the local telephone company, but can only use those numbers in the event of a real emergency. In the event there is an emergency, the message will talk about updates to inform residents on where to go, what to do, what not to do, or other important information about that emergency.
Okay, and why did we decide that this is an important way for us to communicate? Why did we choose this system?
Well, I think that today people expect to be able to receive timely, accurate information. There's plenty of examples of national events where this type of system has worked very well. Probably the most prominent one is at Northern Illinois University, where there was a shooting, and within seconds, literally within seconds, the university was able to notify the students there about the emergency and what buildings to stay away from in order to stay out of harm's way. And so we've applied that same approach to Mount Lebanon and the different types of emergencies that Mount Lebanon might have.
Okay, and is there a cost or a fee for residents to use it?
LeboALERT is free to Mount Lebanon residents. The initial cost to set up the system was paid through basic tax revenues, and for the non-emergency system, if you elect to choose text messages, your carrier may charge you a fee for that. But basically, it's a free system.
It's free. Okay, and you had mentioned before that you can only use the phone lines for true emergencies. Can you give me an example of some true emergency type notifications that people might get?
Well, sure. They might be weather emergencies, such as you mentioned earlier, the major snowstorm or power outages associated with that snowstorm. It might be a hazardous materials incident where there's a liquid spill from a tanker truck on the road, or it might be a person with a gun who's of danger to the nearby residents. But in any event, we would only use those phone numbers if there is a real emergency. We also have the added capability of linking this to our GIS system, so that, for instance, if, to use the most recent example, if there's a shooter in a house, the watch commander has the ability to select within a 2-block area, for instance, which residents to notify, so that it doesn't have to be a mass alert. It can be very targeted. Same thing would be if there was a gas leak, for instance. We could notify just the residents who are affected in that area of the community.
Okay. Well, that information goes to the home. What if you're not home on at that particular moment?
Well, if you're for an emergency, you could also sign up for other kinds of non-emergency alerts under that portion of the system, and then you have the option to choose what mechanism you want to receive your message.
And some of those are very timely as well. The safety alerts are some of the ones that we used during the storm, correct? Those were sent out quite frequently.
Right. And in that event, we would talk about the location of the nearest emergency shelter, or those other important kinds of information.
And that's coming to you via email or text if you choose, right. So you can get that on your smartphone.
And some of the things might just be as simple as, if you have a problem that you need to have solved, call this number, and then we can get you more information.
Okay. What are some examples of some non-emergency alerts that we do?
Well, there's all sorts of non-emergency alerts. Everything from preschool soccer registration. We might, if for instance there's a change in the schedule, a program's canceled, we would send out a notice on that. Some crime alerts, if a certain section of the community is experiencing a certain type of crime, we would send out non-emergency alerts. Cancellation of July 4th fireworks because of the weather, a shut-off of gas or water service in a particular neighborhood. Those are the types of things that we would be able to send out alerts on.
Okay, and those are chosen by categories, but let's say you feel you're getting too many alerts or you're not getting the right type of alerts for you. Are you locked into that, or can those be changed?
No, that's really the beauty of this system, is that you go online, you choose which categories you want to receive, and then at any time if you realize, oh, I didn't really want to know all about when municipal meetings are held, then you simply go back online and click and take that notification off.
Okay. And do we do anything with these people's emails or phone numbers, or do we just keep them for these uses? We don't sell them or anything?
No, they're absolutely secure, and we assure residents of that.
Okay, great. Well, thanks, Steve. And this has been the Mount Lebanon Minute. Now, we also want to tell you how to go ahead and sign up for LeboALERT. Just go to our website at www.mountlebanon.org and click in the upper left-hand corner under LeboALERT. Now, keep in mind there are two sections to this. You must first create an account, and then you have to go back in through your email and confirm, and then you will choose the alerts that you want. If you're still confused, please call the Public Information Office at 412-343-3407. Ask for Rita, and she'll be happy to walk you through it either in person or on the phone. Thank you.